Mighty and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another Monq review today for you guys. For this one, there's no diffuser unlike the first one. Also, I hope audio quality is a little bit better on this one. There might be some more noise background. I'm working with what I can with Streamlabs and my microphone. If I could record through slobs like we're supposed to be able to, wouldn't be an issue, but my slobs is constantly broken. We are going to be trying 4 different Monq R pens, or pods, whatever you would call them, today in this review. This is all kind of like the last one. Will be spread out a little bit. I only think maybe 1 or 2 of them I'm actually going to be doing on stream, actually. I'm going to be doing Love for the first one, so we're going to be doing that in a moment. And then we're going to be doing, I'm thinking of doing maybe Focus or something tomorrow before my live stream, just because I'm planning to drink during it. So at least 2 of the review portions of this are going to be not in a video or separate or whatever, but also the first videos should be up before this, and what this will look like in the future, I guess. Okay, so before we actually go into this, I think I mentioned what was in each of these last review, but since we're reviewing this specifically on this one has, I think it's cocoa, which is spelled it's spelled C, well, it's not cocoa, it's spelled C-A-C-A-O, I think that's cacao? Don't know what scent that is. Then there's Siam Wood, and then Davana. I don't actually know what any of the scents are, actually. I don't recognize any of the names. Ooh. But just based off the scent, I definitely like the scent, and it definitely has that lovey kind of Valentine's-y scent to it, you know? So I'm interested to see how this tastes like. I'm honestly surprised I didn't put cocoa or strawberry or rose or something as part of this, to be honest, just because when I think of love, you know, one of the things, some of the stuff I think of is chocolate, because it's like a Valentine's Day scent. Okay, I actually have a little bit of mixed feelings on this. I think I'm definitely getting the scents from everything. There is a woody scent to it, and it's a little bit sweet with some sour undertones. It's definitely giving me that sense of love and self-love and whatnot, you know? It's interesting. I can see why it's love, because I don't know, maybe it's I know what it's supposed to feel like, but or the mood that they wanted you to have with this pen, but it's interesting. It's woody. Has a smoked wood type of scent, I think is the best way to put it, with a little bit of sweetness, but a little bit of tad of tang or sourness to it, which I actually really enjoy, I think, for the most part. As of now, I might get it again. I'll have to see how it affects me later, which I think we'll do kind of a thing, an overall thing about how I felt, kind of similar to what we did last time. So after I've tried all of them, I'll probably go back and talk about all 4 scents. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, the next part. Okay, so I'm back, guys. We're gonna be trying the Peace one today. You know, I'm acting like this is a completely different video, and it's really not. So Peace is made with rosemary, frankincense, and mandarin. I don't know what mandarin is. I should look it up, because it's the main ingredient in 2 different ones I actually own. Because it's also the main ingredient in Ocean. But I'm really looking forward to the rosemary and frankincense. I know iDestiny, or Indigenous Destiny, I think it's her full name, doesn't really care for the Peace one, but let's see. I kind of like it. I'm really liking the frankincense and rosemary, I think, together. And then, it's causing it to have, a somewhat of a peach-ish flavor, I think. But maybe that's just me living through the color of, Peace, because the color is, a peachy color. I don't know why, but I'm not able to get it through my nose this time. I really like this, actually. I love the scent of rosemary, so I'm enjoying this a lot, actually. Okay, so I definitely like this. I'm gonna keep trying it throughout the day and my live stream tonight, and we'll see how much of peace it brings me or whatever. But I do enjoy it. But I will give you guys more opinions later. I'm definitely enjoying like the rosemary and the frankincense, and I'm probably getting mandarin. I still don't know what that is. I'll look that up and like with you guys later in the video, because yeah. Also, I apologize if you hear people in the background. Also, the sounds are extremely thin, so yeet. Okay guys, so if you can't tell based off like my shirt and necklace of the day, I am recording this on the same day that I did the peace monk, which is actually not in here. It's in my but it's in my other container. Like I said earlier in this video, and probably I think the last review for Monq 2, that I was going to be doing them in different days, but I'm just feeling really lightheaded today. I mean, that being said though, I do think that the peace one has brought me a lot of calm today. It's helped my anxiety subside way quicker than normal. Like daily anxiety I get because of anxiety disorder. And I'm also just feeling really lightheaded, which I think based off moving away for like half a year and then coming back and having, when I lived in a small town in Virginia earlier this year, or until recently, my lightheadedness wasn't nearly as bad or happening nearly as often as it does now, which maybe it's because the air quality, or I think I might be eating a little less than I was when I lived in Virginia. But you know, I'm hoping, I want to see if this might help me with the focus. I don't know, it's supposed to be for clarity, productivity, and vision. It's focusing, so you know, I'm like, it's worth a shot. And I'm just really curious on this one because I keep getting like ads and like stuff for focus and also ocean, but also I keep getting like reviews popping up for focus, so let's go. It's interesting. Like, it has a very, it's kind of like almost a bitter taste, which I don't know what that's coming from. I remember like I know frankincense is in here, I think, and you know, coffee's in here. I think there's also a little bit of peppermint, and some other flavors that I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but it's like a very mild flavor. Not necessarily bad, but really mild and very faint. Like, it's not bad, but it's different. I'm looking forward to seeing this one works, because so far, love, I noticed that I'm a very loving person in general, but I noticed that one was working a lot. Same thing with, like I mentioned, I think peace was, and I'll go in more detail after we try our last, once we try happy tomorrow, and then I'll do like a full thing on that once I've had let happy, you know, spend some time. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying this throughout the rest of the day, along probably with a little bit more peace, and I will give you guys more thoughts later though. Okay, so it's a new day, it's a new start. Being weird. I'm here with my final Monq flavor that I own. Hopefully I'll be able to afford more soon. I actually have in my cart on Monq a bunch of flavors that I still need, slash like duplicates of some. Like, I really liked Relieve and the effects it has, so I want to get more. And then I think I have another peace one because I really liked that one too, so plus, you know, like other ones, like I haven't got Active, Vibrant, Forest, Zen. The only one I'm not trying is Sleepy, just because in the past I've had allergic reactions to chamomile. Like, I was using it on test on my piercings when they were fresh, and it made swelling worse. Part of the reason why I got rid of the tongue piercing I had freshly got, which was really expensive, but you know, it's fine. And then also lavender, just maybe if my body's changed since then, but like it normally makes me feel super nauseous. So I'm avoiding sleep, even though it would really be good for me, because a lot of time I do have issues with sleeping, like falling asleep and staying asleep. So let's go ahead and try this real quick before this video ends up like another 40-minute video. Oh, also, by the way, guys, this has fennel, thyme, and vanilla. I'm not really getting the vanilla. I don't know exactly what fennel is, but I'm getting a lot of thyme, I think, from this. I'm definitely getting a lot of thyme. I mean, there's maybe a hint of this vanilla, and maybe I'm tasting the fennel, but I think the thyme is... It's not that, like, I think they're blending in nicely together to give you a really nice taste. But if you don't like thyme, you're probably not gonna like this one, honestly, just because the thyme is very overpowering to me. Even though I do think the three flavors are kind of blending together into like a kind of nice scent. Like, I do enjoy it for the most part. I don't know if I would get this again. I will see how I feel like later in the day after it's been a little bit, so like this can probably take an effect, and like tomorrow or later today I'm gonna do my final thoughts on all of these. But as of now, I would much rather get Peace, I think, just because I feel like Peace and Happy are kind of similar things, you know? Like, I guess like Happy is more of a joyous feeling, but then Peace is more bringing peace to you in a way. But I feel like Peace and Happy might end up having a very similar effect on me. But we'll see. Again, I do enjoy the flavoring for this for the most part. I just think it could be a little better, I guess. I just kind of wish the vanilla was a little bit more present. Now, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'll see you guys in like a smidge just to do our last like final thoughts on everything. Okay guys, so I'm back to give you some of my final thoughts on the Monq pens we tried today. So, as a general sense, I would say that I enjoyed all of the pens more or less. After like going back and doing some, you know, reading, not reading, that's not what I wanted. So Happy's what's in here because it was what I was trying today. I don't think I'm gonna get Happy again. I did learn that fennel is a type of, I think it looks like a type of, it seems like it's like a type of grass or something, but I didn't like it, and I've been trying it throughout the day, and it definitely had a positive effect, I think, on my mood today, but it had a similar effect for me for Peace, and I preferred the flavoring of Peace a lot more. So honestly, I would say this was probably my least favorite of them, of the like 4 pens we tried. After that, I would probably say Focus would probably be like the other one. Like, I might buy like another Focus pen like later down the road if I have to really discern things, or when I stage manage a show, it could be good, potentially during like actual show time. And the flavoring, I enjoyed the flavoring for Focus. I definitely enjoyed the flavoring of it. It wasn't bad, it wasn't necessarily good, but you know. I would definitely recommend Focus, and I would recommend Happy. It really depends on the type of person you are. Like, if you really like time, it might be a good idea to get that one, but to each their own, you know? And then also with Love, I don't know, I was like starting to do this in order from ones that I'm gonna buy again to like I might not buy again, and I'll probably buy Focus again, but and I didn't notice like a lot of things with it. I think it was helping a little bit though when I was streaming last night, because I did do it right before my stream, and then a little bit during it, and I was playing Dead by Daylight. So I think honestly it was probably helping somewhat. And then after that there's Love. I didn't really like, it wasn't bad. I think I mentioned earlier in the video that I had mixed feelings about Love, and I still kind of do, to be honest. I might buy it in the diffuser form if I see it again, or when it's like Valentine's Day and so it's out again, and just see if it has some type of difference, you know, between like the pod and stuff, which I've mentioned before that I definitely want to get the diffuser versions of pretty much all of these pods, just because I know some people say that there's like a slight difference in flavoring between like the pods and the diffusers, so I'm very interested to get the diffusers for some of these and try them, which I will eventually do. Like, I'm gonna slowly do, probably maybe next month if I can afford it, or the following month. We'll see, because your boy needs to save money for a car. And then the final one, which was my personal favorite, was actually Peace. I loved this one. I loved the flavoring with this one so much. Like, I love rosemary so much, and also mandarin. It's like a type of orange, basically. I've learned, by the way, guys. I just looked that up. And I feel like all of the flavoring in the Peace were like well blended. Get it? I'll leave. I'll escort myself out of the building. But no, and I stand by that. It's still, like, I've tried it a little. I did a little bit today, and for me, it still smells like it has, or like tastes and smells a little peachy to me, which is kind of weird how the scents that go into this have like kind of a peachy tone to them. Okay, now kind of going in like reverse order-ish, I kind of want to just go over what's in each of these like real and quick line, because I don't want this video to be too big. But this one Peace is frankincense, mandarin, rosemary, clary sage, eucalyptus, lemon, peppermint, petitgreen, spearmint, sweet orange, and tea tree. Honestly, that makes a little sense. It does have this citrusy tone, and I can kind of see, I guess, where these are all coming from to like more of a peachy flavor. And then after that, with happy, it's fennel thyme, which I feel like the fennel and thyme are probably working together. I think the thyme is overpowering. Like, I would probably get happy again if they made the vanilla like at least a little bit stronger, you know? I just think it's a little too subtle for me. It's not that it didn't work, it's just I really wish the vanilla worked or was stronger, and I just enjoyed the peace flavoring as general sense more. And they gave very similar effects for me personally. And this also has caraway, clary sage, lavender. Ooh, I have a mild allergy to lavender, but I think it's mostly the scent, honestly, which I don't get a lot from that, so that's fine. Mandarin green, majoram, parsley seed, and petitgreen. You know, the fact that, I think with lavender, it's really just the scent of lavender, so maybe I will try Sleepy again and just see. But if I don't like it, I can always, like, gift it. Focus is bergamot, black pepper, caraway, cardamom, cinnamon leaf, clary sage, coffee, frankincense, ginger, holy basil, juniper berry, lemon eucalyptus, nutmeg, peppermint, red grapefruit, rosemary, and spearmint. This has like a lot going into it. There is a lot in this focus one, which is weird because I feel like there's so much in it. But it was so subtle of a taste to me, you know? Like, again, it wasn't bad, and I think it definitely did have some... I was noticing a lot of the effects, I think, with my vision, and kind of my clarity, because in Dead by Daylight, I've been messing up skull checks a lot, and I feel like last night was, like, a great night for me with that. I love how you can hear the ice cream truck. I'm trying to record a YouTube video. And then love also includes, what is it? It's the cacao, or how you pronounce it, the Siamwood Davana. And then it also has benzoin, bergamot, cardamom, cinnamon, clary sage, clove, coconut coffee, cognac green, ginger, hops, liquid damar, Missouri, Peru, basilment, rose, drum, and sandalwood. I butchered some of that. Okay, see, just reading of that, I would have this is the wrong pod. That was loud. I feel like this would have worked better, and I would have enjoyed love a lot more if, like, the main scents in it were, like, the rose and cinnamon. If those were two of the stronger scents, I think, that went into this, and maybe, like, the sandalwood or the cacao, because that might actually be just a weird way of selling cocoa. I don't actually know. Or even like the coffee, you know, I feel like I would have been a lot more into it and enjoyed it a lot more with those two, because I feel like cinnamon for me and rose are definitely two things for me that I'm like, when I'm thinking of love and Valentine's Day, those are kind of two things that come into my mind personally. And I think the love blend would benefit a little bit more if the three main ingredients were cinnamon, rose, and maybe coffee, or like just straight up chocolate or something. But that is just like a personal thing with me, or maybe ginger, actually. Ginger, cinnamon, rose could be interesting. So, you know, if anyone from Monq is watching this and you want to make an alternative version for love next year, maybe with that, and hook the boy up and, you know, send me some samples before it's released, and I'll get you that review. You know, or if you guys just want to send me like a bunch of diffusers for ones I don't have, or just all of them, and be like, tea. But you don't have to. But no, guys. So I didn't do this on the last one either. So I guess I'll just do it for like these 7 that I reviewed. If we're talking, I would say, I think for me, I would, in like order I would recommend, I think it would be Relieve. I would have to, like, hands down. I love Relieve. It helped. It's the main reason my migraine went away the other day. I was getting a headache earlier today, and helped me with that without painkillers today, which was fantastic. So I'm definitely gonna need to get more of this soon, because I use a lot. And then after that, honestly, it'd probably be Peace, Ocean, Mountain, then be love focused and happy at the end. And happy is literally just the end, but the other ones I'm like, I could see myself buying Ocean again or Mountain again. Maybe not like in bulk or in the pod. I could see myself getting it more in like their diffuser versions over the pods, because I feel like the pods are ones, if I'm gonna get a pod version of something, it's something I want to be more flexible and on the go with, you know, just because I feel like it'll be easier. Like, I have 2 containers, so I can, you know, hold a total of 6, but I would much rather have, like, I also got a Zen pen earlier today, because I got some discount code, so I was like, no, I'll just buy one more, I'll buy another pen, so we have a third review going to be happening soon on my channel. But, you know, this video is ending up super long again, though. But yeah, guys, make sure you leave a like. Leave a like, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Please subscribe, hit that sub button. That would mean a lot. Also hit that bell notification so you get notified when I do post a new video. I think I'm gonna start doing a lot more reviews on here, because I also got my Vita 6, so those are gonna get reviewed soon on my channel. I'm gonna be trying to review them, I think, individually, or maybe do 2 and 3, just so the videos end up like 25 minutes long. Also, comment down below, let me know if you guys tried any of these 7 flavors between like this one and the first review video. Let me know which one you guys liked, or whatnot. Also, look, let me know if you guys prefer this type of style of review over how, like, last one was kind of split between extreme, and this one was just like all, you know, on recorded for YouTube. But hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.